So it is wedding season, and a lot of people go out and they have their stags and their stagettes. Well, we had this conversation on the air the other morning about the Jack and Jill, because I recently went to a Jack and Jill, and people didn't agree with it so much. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to go around the building, and we're going to find out what people actually think about the Jack and Jill.
Is Chris?
It's wrong. there's just no use for this kind of party. The whole idea of the stagette is that, you know, it's one last blast before I guess you hook onto the ball and chain. So
ooh, from a married man.
No, I'm saying that I'm in that situation. I'm lucky enough not to be in that situation, but
so no go on the Jack and Jill.
No, I'm against it.
Okay.
Good. Personally, I'd like to have it separate because, you know, you do your own thing when you're out on your bachelorette and bachelor parties, and you don't want your other one to know about. So I wouldn't do a Jack and Jill, but they're all right. I'd really prefer to do it.
What do you think of a Jack and Jill party?
Jack and Jill went up the
I
hill?
don't like it. The whole point is one last night out with the boys or one night out with the girls. Why? Like, meet up at the end of the night if you wanna, but keep the party separate. The strippers. Who wins?
I can see it, but I can't. So
So would you do it, is the question.
Why not? You know,
Oh.
if that's gonna happen, which there's no plans. Let's not start the rumor mill.
All
But
right.
I can see the other side of it too, doing the guy thing. It's kind of a, you know, kind of a primal thing. And the girls doing whatever you do with those things. I'm after hearing lots of stories about you and that
But
exotic
overall,
dancer.
of a Jack and Jill.
I think go for it. Perfect.
You like the Jack and Jill,
I
so
like the
thumbs
Jack
up?
and Jill. Yeah, I think it's more fun than the Jill.
What's a Jack and Jill?
Oh, you know, a stagette combined together as
No,
one.
that's a terrible idea. No, nobody needs to know what goes on at those things. Yeah, they got to be kept separately. Jack and Jill is no.
Thumbs down?
Thumbs down all the way.
What do you think of a Jack and Jill?
What do you mean, a Jack and Jill?
You know, the stagette combined as a Jack and Jill instead of a stag.
Don't like. No, it should be separate. Men and men and women, and they can be themselves.
So thumbs down?
Yes.
What do you think of a Jack and Jill?
Great cough medicine for kids.
The Jack and Jill party.
Was everyone runs up a hill and fetches a pail of water?
Heard that before, come on.
Did you? You're talking about the stagette, stag and doe, Jack and Jill nonsense that people get on with?
Yes.
No, it's just that nonsense. You can't have a stag party and then have your fiancé there and all her friends. That's not a stag party. Then it's a one big happy family togetherness fest. You gotta have that last night with the boys and vice versa, the girls. They need that last night to run a little wild, get in a little bit of trouble. You know, pretty much anything is justified on a stag or stag out.
Jack and Jill party? Well, describe to me a Jack and Jill party.
You don't know what it is?
Well, it's a boy and girl party, right?
Yeah, for a wedding.
For a wedding. So it's like a shower.
Well, yeah.
Is it? Well, why would I want to go to a shower? Even if there is Jack and Jill.
It substitutes the stagette.
Oh, so it's like a stag party. It's not like Sunday afternoons playing crib.
No.
It's actually, oh, well.
But it's for both men and women.
Yeah, I can see that working. That could be fun. You know, there's drinks and stuff, right? Like there's, yeah, I like it. It could work, Jack and Jill. Sounds like a strip club out on the West Coast, but...
Like the stagette joint party?
No, I don't. I think they need to have their separate night, the last single night together separately. Definitely. From a married woman now. She is a fiance about to be married, so what's your opinion?
What do you think, Krista?
I like the idea of doing both. Because I'm all about the party. It's the only reason I'm getting married anyway. So I'm going to have my girls' night, he's going to have his guys' night, and then maybe we'll do a big party together too. But I do agree.
Yeah.
I think nobody needs to see that.
No.
Like, you don't want to get married to the person you see on their stag or
No.
Something clicks and something changes. And the girls are worse than the guys.
Absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
You know, the Jack and Jill party.
Whose party's that?
Stag and stagette. Having a stag and stagette together.
Instead
Oh.
of having them separate.
Keep the cameras rolling.
I am.
Keep them separate.
Keep them separate, so thumbs down to the Jack and Jill.
Thumbs down.
Might be good for some folks, but I think I'd rather have my stag, if I was having one, just with the girls, because, you know, guys don't understand everything we want to do.
I think a Jack and Jill party would be just fantastic, as long as Jack is on top of the hill and the girls, Jill keeps coming up.
Alright, so that's it. You heard it. We went around, we asked, what do they think of the Jack and Jill? I kind of think it went 50-50. Gotta say, the Jack and Jill I went to a couple weeks ago, thumbs up to that anyways.